Hey guys, so I'm coming on. Sorry, y'all are bouncing. I have had a cold sinus infection thing for the last week and a half, so I haven't been able to craft, and my voice could sound really odd, and I have a cough drop in because I feel like I'm on a diet of cough drops. Yeah, so I haven't been able to be in the craft space. So tonight's going to be a little bit different, and I'm interrupting coming in between a series because I haven't finished the rest of the series we're on, so I apologize for that, but I can't pour right now just with all my stuff that I have going on. So anyway, we're going to just do a quick little thing because I got a new toy. This might have been kind of like a sickness splurge purchase. You know, one of those when you're not feeling good and you're like, hey, let me get something to pick me up. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So, first thing I got was Let's Resin Chameleon powders. They were on sale, and they are in these cute little jars. So, look at that. This is so cool. And there's all different colors, just to kind of show y'all. I'll turn them upside down. But these jars are really cute. Lots of fun colors in here, which I'm excited about. And there's even a brush to paint them on. So, that's cool. This, I've had for a little bit, but this is what we're going to use. It is a UV resin. It's from Hobby Lobby. Clearance tag. So, never been used. Little mushroom mold. I thought this would be an easy, we'll do one. That's probably all I'm up for. I gotta go take NyQuil and go to bed soon. Kind of thing. So, alright. So, I put in an order. Counterculture DIY. They came out with something really cool that I couldn't resist, and when I saw it I was like, I have to have this and I must try it. So with that, I got a second little thing from Counterculture DIY. This is just because I was like, I've wanted one kind of thing, and since I was putting in an order, might as well. It's their UV light. I need to put batteries in it. But it's a UV small mini cure. So if you're just trying to cure like a small amount of UV, this is going to be so dang handy. So I'm excited. I'll put batteries in it and we'll try it out another time. But this is the big thing that I'm excited about. So my daughter is texting. Sorry. So anyway, this is so exciting. Alright, they came out with a new UV light, and it is adorable. Look at this. With the leopard and the pinks. They've got their logo. And look, it folds, y'all. It folds. I mean, this feature is amazing. But oh, it gets better. Because you know me, I really like my Let's Resin UV light. So it had to take this to get me. It's a dual light as well, but it folds. I'm stoked for that because holy smokes, right? It folds flat. My UV light is always falling because it doesn't sit anywhere. Another great feature. Not only does it have one tray, but it has 2 trays. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? So, again, not sponsored by them, nor is this episode sponsored by them, but I'm pretty excited. about this. So, it does only come with the cords. It doesn't come with the blocks. A little downside, but Amazon to the rescue. We get some blocks in for us. It said 5 volts, so that's what I went with. Can't get in these. But I was like, we have to try this. So I'm going to do, normally I would do like multiple pieces and everything. I'm really only going to come on and do one thing because I don't feel well. I don't feel 100%. Alright. I don't know. I've never used this, so I don't know if I have to have them both plugged in to use them. Okay, one downside is we are going to have to get closer to our... Okay, go down and I'll zoom y'all in. I have to get closer. The cord isn't very long, so I got to go down, down, down. So that I can plug this in. Oh, okay. Let's see how far I can go down. Oh, that's as far as I can go down. Because I have stuff in the way. I was like, okay, let's see. Let me see if I can bring my power strip up a little bit. Okay. Whew. We're good. We're good. Alright, zoom y'all in a little. Now, let's see. Oh, yes, so both top and bottom are going. Good. So, I guess the extra cord is if you were just using one side or something. Oh, so that's 60 seconds, 180, 300 seconds. But I feel like that's counting down. Okay, 60, 180, 3. Okay, I don't know. So, we'll scoot her over. Sorry, the more I talk, I feel like the more congested I'm getting. But we're gonna make it. And let's prep a mold. I realize it's a little dark in here, so let's put my flash on. Let's do this one. That one looks fun. So I'm going to fill in, I'm going to try to just fill in the little dots with this color. This is magenta. There's a puff of, make it come out. So I'm going to just dip my brush in it. And I'm going to put a little bit in each dot. Trying not to go outside the dot, but you know, a little bit of mica is going to probably go outside. That's just going to be what it be. And that's fine. Alright. Now I do have my Let's Resin, UV Resin, because I don't have my counterculture one nearby. So this is what we're working with. I'm going to do a thin layer, and then I want to do another color that goes with it. So I'm going to do a thin layer in here. Oh, there's a hair already. I don't know how that got in there. And I'm going to try to get it to go in that little knob. But I want to get a thin layer in. And then what I'll do is I'll do another color before I do the next coat or layer. And we'll have some air bubbles that we got to work with. So this is where a little silicone brush is going to come in handy to help bring some of these bubbles to the surface and to help us go around. Push that resin in. And then we'll get our little ladder. The ladder of mine. Where did you go? Yep, we sure will. Like in all the spots it should be, it is not, which is a little weird. I don't know what that's one of those things that like, I don't move it. It's a little alarming. Well, if I don't see it here in just a minute, we're going to have to improvise. And I'm not seeing it, which is just so weird. It's not even something I pulled out because I was like, I don't need that. I'll be able to roll. No, I don't see it. So we're just going to have to roll without it. That's just going to have to be. That is so strange though. Watch, as soon as the tutorial, as soon as I'm done recording, I'm going to see it and I'm going to be like, there it is. We'll call it cold brain. I'm going to use my heat gun just to hit a little bit of heat. It's not going to work the same as a ladder would, but it might help pop some of these. I can't believe I can't find my ladder. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit just a spritz of rubbing alcohol. Sometimes that will help, but this is UV resin, so it's probably not going to do much, which it didn't. I think the bubbles are just going to have to be part of this piece. And that's just going to have to be okay. I'm trying to get the big ones, but even that one's just being persnickety and not coming up. Okay. So, because it's our first time, peel this mask before using. Okay. So there's just on the plexiglass that they use for our protecting your trays. They just have that clear coating to protect it. Now I'm only going to use the one tray because that's all we need. And I'm going to do that for 60 seconds. Now this one, this mold doesn't quite fit the other way in it, so I'm going to use it this way. So, it's, oh, maybe it's 58. No, I don't know why it does not like that. That's kind of weird. I'll have to read the directions and see. But I'm like, oh, that must be a 5 minute. Like, I must have somehow did a 5 minute. Let's try the 60. Let's just do a 60. I like the countdown too. That will help me. You know me, I'd normally go and do something else now, but goodness. I'm barely going to make it through this tutorial, I think. So the other color I'm going to do is this mint. I think it's just going to look really pretty on the back of it, on it, so. We'll see. Sorry if y'all hear my cough drop moving around, clinking against my teeth. I don't know how much my headphones will pick up of that. But I promise if I didn't have that in, I wouldn't survive this. Oh yeah. Oh, feeling good. Feeling good. Alright, so. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm going to just basically brush on this entire back side. And all the way down into the stem and everything. Because I think that that is going to look stunning. And then probably to make it pop even more, so we should probably do a layer of black resin on it. So I'll do that. I'm going to get a layer of the clear on first. And then we'll do a layer of black to just hopefully make it pop pop. I'm going to try to do this layer pretty fluidly, not lifting my nozzle up to avoid bubbles, basically. So I'm just like gonna try to avoid getting these bubbles. If we can prevent them from, you know, happening to begin with, then we don't have to worry about dealing with them. There's one right here. Come on. Alright. This is gonna look good. I like this. Alright, let's pay attention. So no, it says 60 seconds. Okay. Maybe it just has to learn to remember what I prefer. I don't know. Yeah, let me go around and get my black. Resin. We got some black resin. This is Counterculture DIY Black Resin that we're going to use on it. So here's their, and I think that'll make the Chameleon colors really just pop up and out, which is what I want. I think I'm going to add just a little bit of golden Mica before we put on our black, just to finish this one off. I just felt like it needed, I think the black will help too, but I think it just needed a smidge more. Because this piece is so big, it is curling from the curing process. It's pretty normal. When we take it out, we could always put it under something heavy for a little while, like a heavy book or something, sort of help flatten it. But ultimately, it's probably just going to be one of those that's just That's just how the mold is. This is very runny. And it's going to the lowest point with it curling is not the most beneficial. So let's get that cured. We'll probably want to do this one a little bit longer since it is the last round. I was like, I don't want to sit there and hold that the whole time. So I'm going to put my lids back on. I have to find my ladder or find another one. Yeah. This little brush is sweet. I just usually take it like this on a paper towel and kind of just brush it off. Periodically I'll wash them or put them in some rubbing alcohol just to clean them up. My little tool that I used, just a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it, and it will wipe off our UV resin. And voila, it's done. I gotta label my cords because I've gotten a few. I'm looking over here, I'm like, oh, there's the card. I know what it goes to, but I know what it goes to right now. But in like a month, I may not. I wonder what size batteries I need. AAA. Looks to be 3 AAA. So while that's going, I'm going to walk over. Since I have you on my headset, you won't lose sound on me. And we'll get these batteries in here, and then we can at least show it. So you can see that. I said that, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I have AAA batteries, but we do. I usually buy them from Costco, but we needed some in a pinch not too long ago, so we had to get them at Walmart. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it has arrows. I was like, I don't know which way to put this back in there, but it's got arrows. Thank goodness. So, see? That is a curing little light, UV light. So that's perfect for little things. You know, if you just need to cure something small, this is perfect. If you're curing like a flower in place so that it doesn't move around, that would be a perfect thing. So this is very warm. It is still a little bendy, which I expect it to be because it's been curing under that light. And it's going to automatically shrink and curl itself. But look at how cute that turned out. Isn't that cute? And this, while it's still a little warm, I can actually just with my fingernails peel the little bit of extra off. It looks like my hole is a little sealed. So I'll take one of my metal ends of my silicone brushes. Oh, this one doesn't have the silicone on it. So, perfect. I might, oh, no, I got it. I was like, I might have to drill that out, but if not. So what I'm going to do, it cured really nicely, actually. It is a little bendy, but I'm getting it flattened back where it needs to be. And then, truthfully, you could put it under the light a little longer, but I don't even think it needs that. Honestly speaking, I think it is good. Just like that. Might lay it under something heavy just for 24 to 48 hours, just to make sure that it stays in this more flat way. But yeah, it came out. It's actually already hardening just as it's cooling. It came out so good. It's solid now. Just that little bit of time. That's all the time we had to work with it. Because it's not moving. But look at that. I love those Chameleon. Oh, they're pretty. It's cute. So, I know it's short and sweet, guys, but that's all I got for you this week. I apologize, but hopefully I'm on an antibiotic as of today, so hopefully it knocks the sinus infection out, and I will be back on soon to finish our pouring. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go check out Counterculture DIY. We'll see you again soon.